Good morning, students. Again, this is Praveen and welcome you all for Computer Application 9th class. I hope you all will be well and you are enjoying your studies, online studies of various subjects. So let's start with our today's class. Today, again, we are going to continue with Introduction to Object-Oriented Programming Concept, first chapter. In this chapter, some points are already discussed in previous classes. Now some points left. Let's go for those points. Next point is there, Java. In earlier classes, we have come to know what is object-oriented programming, what are the principles of object programming, how we can understand the different principles like polymorphism, inheritance, abstraction, etc. Now we have to know these object-oriented programming languages include which type of language. C++, Java are main in the market. You can easily see they are available. Students are studying, software developers are using this language, so they are very popular. Java, in your syllabus, it has been introduced as syllabus pattern, and this Java is a, if we go for the feature, it is a high level language. First feature of Java is a high level language that is based on complete object oriented programming. Java is a high-level language of third generation in language series, in language generations, and it is a high-level language means the codes are easy to understand. Normal user with a little effort can easily program in Java. This is the good quality of any high-level language, and Java is one of them. So in our syllabus, Java is there. So for the topics, Java is a high-level language. It has been introduced in 1990. It has been introduced in 1990 with Sun Microsystem. With Sun Microsystems under the guidance of Mr. James Gosling. Java was developed in 1990 under a project that how the home appliances can better controlled by some devices. So for those devices, we were needed some programming, and that programming purpose, this high-level language was introduced in 1990 under Sun Microsystem, a company of USA, by Mr. James Gosling, who is the head of a team. That's why we normally take the name of James Gosling. So it is under the headship of managership of Mr. James Gosling. Under Sun Microsystem was developed in 1990. In 1990, there was not any initial name of Java. So it was 2 years. 2 years it was not called by any name. Later, it has been called by a name that is called awk. It was the initial official name of Java language. This awk has a very interesting story. One day, when James Gosling was thinking about the name of this particular language, earlier, nowadays Java, but earlier it had no name. So Mr. James Gosling was thinking what name should be given. So he was just he has saw in front of his window an oak tree. So he has decided my language, my soft new language will be given a name, initial name as oak. So this initial name was continued till 1995. And in 1995, its official name of changed as Java. Java has no further expansion. Sorry, Java has no further expansion. It is a complete word, Java. No further expansion like we expand so many words in different way. No, this is not. This cannot be expanded. So this is the little bit history about Java. Introduction about Java. Now come to the important feature which can be the part of your syllabus. Java was initially introduced for especially home appliances. You know, home appliances like microwave oven, VCRs, televisions, color televisions. So it was introduced for those devices to program the for those devices, and later it was introduced in 1996 for applet programming, means web page programming. After that, in 1997, it has been introduced for applet programming. In 1997, it has been introduced as one of the very dynamic app software for the market. This Java has been introduced after 1997, one of the very dynamic object-oriented programming language. It has many features. We will discuss slowly, one by one. In this particular chapter, it has been introduced few features of Java that we will discuss right now. Before going to other topics of Java, one more thing I would like to introduce for you all. If you are watching this video, so please, by watching this video, try to make your notes, because I am repeating all the important definitions many times. One time, two times, three times, I repeat it. So you need not to worry. Whatever topic you understand, please have a notes, rough copy, and write down in the rough copy first. When you are confirmed it is okay, then you can put it in a fair copy, and later you can show us. At the end of this particular session, I will give you 3 questions related to this lecture, and that question you can complete in upcoming classes, till upcoming classes. Is it okay? So please, important topics, important definition, please, I will repeat. You can write in a rough copy. After assuring, you can go for writing in fair copy. And whatever work is given here, please try to do by yourself, because whole lecture, when we'll complete, the question will be given on the lectures. Whatever lectures we are taking, means I am taking, I will give the question according to that. So I will hope you all will attempt the question, you all will accept the question. Okay, next is Java. Again, Java. Java is an object-oriented programming language. I hope you would have a little idea about object-oriented programming language. In earlier classes, starting 2 classes, I have discussed, I have told many things about object-oriented program. One more revision, one more time. Object oriented programming language is a language that helps us to generate, to create program with the help of objects and classes. Is it okay? So this language, object oriented programming language, one example is Java, that is your syllabus. Clear? Now we will go for, in Java, what kinds of program we can perform. Means in 8th class, you have done some programming of Java. So whatever program you have written in Java in 8th class, I give you one simple program of Java. Class, this is a small program of Java that if I ask, do you know this structure? You will say, yes, I know this structure because you have practiced on this kind of program in class 8. Don't you? Yes, surely you have done it. You can easily understand this is a small program of Java. A question is there, how many types of Java program can be written? The answer is there, Java contains two types of program. One that is in front of you, not this is only. Any program which is needed to execute a Java virtual machine. Little bit idea about Java virtual machine. Don't worry, I will repeat it. I will go for that. Any program that is needed to execute Java virtual machine in Java is called first category of program, that is called application programming interface. It is also called stand-alone application. Means this particular program, whatever program you are observing in front of you, this program will execute in Java with the help of Java virtual machine and Java compiler. So when any program of Java is executing with the help of JVM, that kind of program is called as application programming interface or stand-alone application. Hope clear? One more time. When any kind of program of Java which is needed to execute to get the result with the help of JVM, so that kind of programming language, that kind of programming of Java is called API, application programming interface. 1 marks can be given for this expansion in the examination. So please keep in mind application programming interface or stand-alone applications. So this is first category of first type of Java program, a program which is needed to execute a Java virtual machine. Next, so what we have covered just now, that is the types of Java program. So you can write as heading types of Java program, types of Java program. First is API or stand alone application. Oh, clear this definition? Yes? Okay, I'm guessing. It is clear. Next is next category of Java program is applet programming. If you are required, you can write down it. This applet programming, basically, you all are knowing HTML. In 6th class and 7th class, you have been introduced in HTML with HTML. So in HTML, we have a type of Java program that is called applet program, where we can include the HTML coding to design the web page. And the quality of this kind of applet program is there. They will not demand any JVM like API. Means API required a JVM, Java Virtual Machine. What is JVM? I'll discuss today only. This JVM's requirement is there for running this kind of program. But applet programming not required any kind of JVM, but they are required a browser of your system to execute and show the result. So a Java program, a Java program which is needed not a JVM but a browser of your computer to execute Java program are called as applet program. Basically, they are used for web page designing. Is it okay? So this way we have covered the types of Java programs. One, the programming that is used for developing one kind of program which is used and execute with the help of JVM. Second kind of program which is created and execute by the browser. Okay. Next topic is there. JVM, you are watching. If you have little idea about JVM, don't worry. You have no idea, then also don't worry. I will repeat it. Okay. So next topic is there. What is, I'm going to revise one topic and I will expect you can recall it. What is difference between compiler and interpreter? Compiler and interpreter we have covered in very first session of this year, online classes, and that is compiler is a translator that is used for converting high level language into machine language, all coding at once, and also the error checking at once. Means when you write a program that is depending on compiler, compiler takes all coding and convert into 01 format, and also if errors are there, so it indicates the errors in one go. Is it okay? Interpreter. Interpreter is a translator that does the same thing as compiler does. Only difference is there. It performs the same operation line by line. Error checking line by line. Conversion line by line. So why this topic has been revised here? Because in upcoming topic, these two will be called, will be named. That's why. Next, few more terms are there before going to further topics. Term is there. First term, source code. Source code. And second is byte code. Source code is the program that as a programmer you write, I write, or any programmer write. Any programming written by the user, any code written by the user that is going to give to the system for further execution is called as source code. Hope clear? Any program which is written by a programmer, a user to get a particular output. So this program that we feed to the system is called as source code. This source code can be written in many languages. You can use Java, C++, Visual Basic, C Sharp, whatever. Next, what is bytecode? In Java only this word we discuss. Bytecode. When our source code is converted in a special code, how it is converted, just we will discuss. When our source code is converted in a special code that can be a machine independent code. What is machine independent? If I will explain machine independent, so you can understand this logic. I will write any program in my computer, and that program, first understand machine independent. I will write a program in my computer, and after running this program in my computer, I will take this program to other computer, and it is also executing on the same computer, means on that computer also successfully. So this way we can say that particular program is a platform independent program. It can execute on any machine, either my machine or any other machine. Even if you are changing the operating system, then also this machine can be run easily. This program can be run easily. Is it okay? So bytecode is a special code that is, you can say, that is get after the conversion of source code. That is get after the conversion of source code, and can be and is a machine independent code. It can execute on any machine easily. Clear? Where we will get bytecode, what is the use of source code, this we'll discuss in upcoming topic. Okay, so little bit about bytecode. Clear? This definition will be improved when you will cover one more topic, and the topic is important topic, very important topic of Java is Java compilation process. Java compilation process is one of the very important, extreme important topic which contains a lots of questions and continuously, regularly coming in our home exam as well as board exam. And what are the questions I will tell you after the discussion of this Java compilation process. Okay, so before making any delay, let us start. Okay, you are watching in front of you, two steps procedure is given. A picture is given that is explaining a little bit about Java compilation process, but I will explain it more. What is that? Java compilation process is a two steps divided process. In this process, what happens? A programmer writes a Java code which is called as source code, means a program in Java. After writing this program in Java, when it is given to Java environment, this program first goes to the context of Java compiler. Java compiler accept this source code, and after correction, error correction, everything, it converts the whole program into bytecode. One more time, source code given to Java environment is coming firstly in the context of Java compiler, and then Java compiler convert this code into bytecode. That I have just discussed bytecode. You can here you can make a more definition of bytecode. When the source code is converted by the Java compiler into a special code, is called bytecode, which is machine independent. This bytecode in the next step, this bytecode is taken by the Java interpreter, which is also called JVM. JVM stands for Java Virtual Machine, one of the very important point of Java. This Java virtual machine accepts the bytecode and convert into machine code, means 0 1's format. Then this code is given to the processor, and then it is processed and produce the result. So this is the conversion from source code to the machine code. Hope clear? One more revision. Source code of Java means the program what we write is given to the Java compiler first in Java environment. This Java compiler converts source code into machine independent code, a code which can easily run on any machine, is called bytecode. This bytecode further in step number 2 given to Java interpreter as Java virtual machine or JVM, and this Java virtual machine take the machine code, take the bytecode and convert into machine. So this all explanation, if you are able to write in examination, you can easily get 2 marks. And in the starting of this topic, I told it is one of the very important point. So see how it is important, what kind of question you can generate by yourself or by the examiner, or can be given in the board paper. What is Java compilation process? First question. Second question, what do you understand by source code? Third question, what is Java compiler? Explain. What is bytecode? Explain. What is difference between source code and bytecode? Is it okay? What is difference between bytecode and machine code? What is difference between source code and machine code? What is Java interpreter or Java virtual machine? What is difference between Java compiler and Java interpreter? Can you guess? I think I have told 7 or 8 questions, and out of these 7 8 questions, surely you will get at least one question in every exam, either home exam or board exam. So 2 marks clear from this point. If you are able to write any definition from your side, can you? Yes, you can write. How many means in 8th class also you have been revised. Here also 2 times I have revised. One more time I am going to revise. Please keep in mind, it is very important point. Java compilation process. When the source code, the program what we write, when the source code is given to Java environment, Java compiler take this source code first, and after taking this source code, it converts into a intermediate code, in a special code, in a machine independent code, which is called as bytecode. Then this bytecode goes in second step in the context of Java interpreter under Java, that is also called JVM or Java Virtual Machine. This Java Virtual Machine converts this source code into machine code, this bytecode into machine code. After this conversion, the machine code is given to the machine, and then machine perform the further operations. Is it okay? So can you write this full in your words, in your copy? I will expect you can write. Otherwise, you can revise this video. It will be here for few days. Next is there, after compilation process, we have to discuss about some features of Java. Java has some features which, because of which it is very popular in the market. And what are those features? Let's discuss one by one. Yes. So first, the features of Java. Features of Java. First feature is of Java programming that it is platform independent. Java is a language that provides you the coding which is platform independent. I have just introduced computer means machine independent. Same thing is here. When you write any Java program in your system, and suppose in your system window 8 is working, and you have successfully run one Java program in your system. Now, after this run, you take a pen drive, you copy your program, and you go to another system where another version is working for Windows 10 or for Windows XP or whatever. But one important thing you will keep in mind, I said from my computer, you take program and go to another computer, it will execute. Some of you will think if Java is not there, then also execute. You are wrong. Keep in mind, you are taking the code of Java from one machine to in another machine, Java should also be installed. If it is not there, then sorry, no code will execute. So platform independency is not there. One place Java is there, one place is not there. So code is running in one place, second place it will run. No, at both machines, whether operating systems versions are different, operating systems are different. You take from one machine the coding, successfully run, you copy it another machine, it will execute. This is Java platform independency. Next is there Vora. In examination, this kind of question, 2 marks question, can be asked, what do you mean by Java programs platform independence? You can write here. Same way, what do you mean by Vora? Vora stands for write once, read. Write once, run anywhere. Write once, run anywhere. This is another feature of Java which allow the Java coding, once it is written in one computer, it can be executed in multiple computers multiple times. It's not worry that it can be copied from one to another computer and run there, but on any computer where Java is available, it can run. This is the second feature of Java. Once you have written the Java coding, this Java coding can easily run on any machine as much as time you are required. Many times you can execute this coding. Next, Java is a object-oriented language. Java is an object-oriented language. This is one of the most important feature of Java language. This will describe that Java will help us to develop the program with the concept of objects and classes. Objects which can be easily relate with our real life. Is it okay? So Java is an object-oriented programming language which helps us to create, develop programs with the help of objects, classes, data, and functions. Am I clear? Next, fourth feature. It is a user-friendly language. User-friendly environment is what? Suppose one student who is studying in class 8, one student who has done BA, and both can sit in one class of Java, can very easily start working with Java. There is no age limitation with the user of Java. Younger one as well as elder one with the little effort can easily understand the Java coding. This is the Java's another feature. The coding are very easily. As the high level language coding means language feature is there. Java is a high level language, and the high level language feature is there. They use the English words, common English words as predefined codings, predefined commands. So Java also includes very common English words as predefined commands, which can be easily understood by our any age group user. Is it okay? So it is a very user friendly for all age group people who can very easily understand the Java coding with a small effort. Next, the coding is very simple. Next feature is there. Java includes very simple coding. Up simple coding means the word, you can say the coding which in a one or two go. With one or two go, you can easily understand. If you have joined one class and teacher is telling you the program with one or two practice, you can easily write your own program. This is the simplicity of Java coding. The codes are very simple. With few practices, you can write program. Is it okay? Next, secure environment. Secure is what? At this point, I will tell you that suppose you have developed a software in Java, and after developing software, you have installed the software in a computer. Normally, what happens when you go for purchasing any software from the market? So, software is required some configuration from your system, and minimum configuration is written at the back side of the carton of that particular software. Suppose you have created a software in any language, and that software when you install in your computer, and the software is required a very high configuration. High configuration, I would explain you, minimum 2 GB of RAM, processor more than 2 gigahertz speed, hard disk at least 20 GB storage. This kind of configuration is not normal. May possible some user would have just 1 GB RAM, 10 GB hard disk. What about them? If the software you have purchased, suppose XYZ1 software, this is supporting this particular configuration, will it execute here if the configuration is this much? Answer will be no. How it is possible to develop a software with minimum configuration depending on the language quality? There are so many languages who is regularly helping the programmers develop the softwares, but important thing is that a software which can easily adoptable by the each configuration, minimum configuration, is good for public. And Java has a wonderful feature to create any software with minimum requirement of the hardware configuration. So any software which is made in Java requires minimum configuration of hardwares, minimum level of configuration of hardwares. That's why they are somehow secure from crash position, crash condition. You have listened about many times system got crash. That why happens? Because some softwares are pressurizing the hardwares. Some software putting the multiple pressure, too much pressure on the hardwares, and hardwares are not properly working with those softwares. So in that case, system stops working or crack. Means you can say they lose the data automatically. They lose the operating system automatically. This kind of condition called crash. That's why Java in this matter very secure. It has a quality, it don't put pressure on the hardwares, and it don't allow system to go crash. When crash will not take place, your data will be system will be secure. Hope a little bit clear. Okay, next is, so what just discussed, what feature we just discussed, ki the Java environment is very secure. Secure environment. This is another feature of Java. Is it okay? Next, this is all about your first chapter. So a small go with the first chapter, what topics till now we have covered and how I will give you the question. The topic is, first we have discussed about the different types of programming paradigms. Then we have discussed about procedural programming, object oriented programming. After that we focused on the principles of object oriented programming. After this, in today's class, we discussed what is Java, what are the features of Java, what is compilation process, what are the features of Java. So this way we are going to finish our first chapter. I hope you will have a little idea about the first chapter. Can I give you some question that you can attempt from your side? If you have any doubt, you can revise this video. This will be there online for a few days. So you can go 1-2 times. This will be a revision also. And you can write a definition from your side also. So can I give you the question? Okay. First question for your practice. This question's answer you can directly write in your if you are making a fair copy, you can directly write, no problem. Which points you would have doubt, you can underline. Later when the school will open, we'll discuss on those points. Okay, so first question that you need to write: what do you understand by object oriented programming paradigm? Second question: explain polymorphism, encapsulation, inheritance, and abstraction. And third question: explain Java compilation process in your words. These are three questions, and all questions you have to attempt. These all questions, if you have any doubt and any question, you can go for prior lectures. All questions is covered in the prior lectures. So please go for prior lectures. Try to write from your side. If you don't have book, no problem. You can take the help of 8th class book you would have. If you have any doubt, you can use that 8th class book where the Java coding is given. No problem. But please write this questions answer in your fair copy. And whatever topics I revised in the form of notes, you can also put in your fair copy. First, you write in rough copy. When you are assured that you have written correctly, then you write in fair copy. This way, we will save our time. Otherwise, the school will open and we will have to go for a rush work. So better go continuous way, means slowly, that you keep updating your notes, keep updating yourself, keep updating exercises. So this way, if you are completing this, near about your first exercise is over. So hopefully all will be well, and please cover it. Thank you for being with me for today. This is okay. Have a good day. Thank you.